Hey y'all, this is Buck Baskin with AdultBibleStudyCurriculum.com. Sorry if this recording sounds a little rough this week. I am battling allergies, but I figured y'all's ministry doesn't stop due to allergies, I'm sure, so mine's not going to stop either. So I want to just continue and press on, and then this week as we talk about outreach and bringing people into your group, I want to think about missions, which is what we usually think about when we think about outreach and about going out from our groups and into our communities. And there's just a few things that you want to keep in mind, and I don't want to make this too hard because really anything you can do to get out and serve your community and the world around you, it's going to be great. But there are just a few little things that can get us started. One thing is don't start here. What I mean by that is don't start with missions. It is part of our calling, and honestly, as soon as God says go, you need to go. But the thing is, at first, you need to really start to kind of grow your group up, make sure you're kind of a cohesive unit. You're building community. You have the pieces in place for people's needs to be met. With administrative tasks, or things are organized, like we've talked about before, and so. That's the thing. A lot of people start out serving, getting out there doing missions, which is a great thing. Not knocking it. But then a lot of times they don't have the things in place to go for the long haul, and that's what we want to do. So don't start here, start at some other places. The other thing is look for things people are already doing. When looking for a mission project and praying about that as a group and including everyone, see if there's something someone already is doing. Maybe there's a community they're already investing in all over the world. Maybe there's a local mission that they're already a part of. Maybe that they run. And then through that you can invest in that. So, because you'll already have contacts. You'll already have kind of investment going where there's some trust built. And more importantly, that person in the group will feel valued because they're getting to take ownership of something, and something they're doing is important. Next, you want to start locally and then go out from there. Look for things that you can do right at home, because if we're not taking care of our place at home, how can we possibly impact the rest of the world? I love international missions. I think they're important, but we, of course, can't do everything. So we need to make sure that we are taking care of the home, meaning our town that we are in, our community we're in, 51, 52 weeks a year before we worry about going out. So start locally. Find a project there where you can regularly invest, and then go out from there and look for maybe a national or a global mission project. And then the other thing I think about is make a long-term commitment. Short-term missions aren't a bad thing. We need to do them. A lot of people experience life change, both that are on the trip and the people you're ministering to. But we need to make a long-term commitment in places. So when you choose a local mission and a national mission and maybe an international mission that your group is going to invest in, make it a long-term commitment to say that for the next foreseeable future, for this foreseeable future, we are going to invest in this place, because that's where change happens. I think it's Dr. John Perkins that talks about change in a community doesn't happen until you've been there for at least 10 years. And so think about that as you begin to figure out where to invest. Missions are a great thing. And hopefully this will give you some things to think about as you begin to get your small groups involved in investing in the world around you and playing a part in fulfilling the Great Commission.